Okay, I'm going to do a hard drive swap. There's the standard Toshiba hard drive in here, and I'm going to swap it with the new SSD, the Sandisk SSD hard drive. This process should not take more than 2 minutes. Firstly, you unscrew the bay. Most professionals will tell you to make sure that you're in a static-free environment, but I am not professional, and I don't even know what that means. Okay. All right. Slide out the cover. There's like a secondary cover, a metal thing covering it, and that has some silver screws. So we'll take that out as well. Okay, and that just comes up and then slides out also. This is the part that freaks almost everybody out. There's a plastic grip here, and you really have to yank it. If you just lightly pull, it's not going to come out. It's stuck in with about 20 prongs, so you really have to put some force into it, and then it snaps out, and then your hard drive is free. So that is the Toshiba drive. First of all, we're going to take off this rubber wrapping, which gives it some shock protection. Okay, and we're going to need this for the next drive. This is the most difficult part, is getting the ZIF cable out of this drive and into the next drive. So if you zoom in a little bit, here, I'm going to zoom in for this. Click this so that you can see up close. Okay. If you look up close, you'll see that there's a little black bar over here. That black bar can either go up or down, and depending on which one it is, here, can you hold this right here? Depending on whether it's up or down, the cable will either loosen or not. So I believe, if I'm correct, it's down now. Let me double check, maybe it's up. There we go, it was down. So I just have to use my nail and click it up, and now that the black bar is up, this cable will just pop out. And there we go, we have a loose ZIF cable. So now I'm going to put that drive over here. I'm going to take the next drive, which once the drives come, let me just click this. Once the drives come, it's automatically on open, so the black bar is up now. So we slip the cable in, make sure it's in well. It's in good, and then you, while you're holding the cable in, use your nail, click the black bar down. If you push the black bar down, now the cable is locked in place. Now is the tricky part. Specifically with this drive, it doesn't fit really into this rubber, so we're going to have to, squeeze a little bit. Takes a little bit of force, especially fitting in the bay. You have to be a little creative. But we can manage to get it around. Almost on. And that's good enough. Okay. Now, it's going to be a little bulky. It's not a very smooth job. Now, I slide this part in first, or else it really doesn't go. Push it as far as you can do it, and then it should click down relatively well. Okay, there's going to be a little bump here, which means that the casing is not going to fit on so well. Getting this on, there's an extra metal piece over here you have to get in that hole, which I can't see because the lighting in here is awful. Hold on a second. There we go. And then you just push down, some force. Good, now it's in. Just take your metal thing. Yeah, it goes in this way, I believe. Okay, it's not going to go in all the way because since there's a bump in here, if you put this in all the way, it actually won't screw in. So, whatever, you'll experience that on your own. Unscrew. Done. Next screw. Back in place. This has to be pushed down a little bit. Again, as I said, the new drive is thicker, so it's a snug fit, which in a way actually means more absorption, shock protection. So that's nice. And it's an SSD, so enjoy dropping this thing. Okay, twist, twist, twist. Thank you so much, cameraman. And ladies and gentlemen, we have swapped. Here's our old Toshiba drive, and that is the new drive. People have been asking about this drive. This is the Sandisk SSD drive. This guy from Israel sells it on eBay. I already bought like 16 of them from him, and I've been very happy. You're going to have trouble with it, because at least when I'm using Windows 7 and I install off of Windows 7 CD, what happens is it has trouble. I mean, the install will go smoothly and then it'll crash near the end or when Windows is loading for the first time. So what I found works is the first thing you do when you're running a Windows install is to delete the partitions, format them, and then recreate the partitions. For some reason that seems to work for me every time. And there you go. I mean, he's charging like 110 bucks. You really can't beat that. 64 gigabyte SSD, and you turn this laptop into a powerhouse. Thanks for watching.